I'm the best in the world.
What I'd like to have right now.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Because I was right when I was cool.
Are you ready?
It doesn't matter!
Oh, I said, are you ready?
I'm a sexy beast, baby! I was up all night!
And I'm on!
Welcome everybody to the For Life podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Bosch, along with
Cheyenne here, folks, at Ravishing Jones. What's my name? Gigolo Cheyenne Dole. That's it. There we go.
Yeah, we're still going
We'll
with
go with
that
that
one.
one for the time being. We can't get as many names as you have, Bosch.
All right. In honor of WWE Network putting out Tuesday Night Titans, we're back on Tuesday.
Tuesday night. Tuesday night for life. I like the Tuesday shows. I like what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's our story. We're
Yeah,
sticking to it.
I like when they do the Tuesday ones. I saw the first ever episode. That's pretty much like, besides the pay-per-view, that's pretty much been my network fix for the week.
I mean, did you see that great show?
You know, believe it or not, just because of my schedule this week, I have not been able to see what was it, Revolution? Evolution, whatever non-creative name they came up with. I saw parts of it. I saw pretty much. I saw Divot's entrance. I saw the last 5 minutes of that contest. I saw the last 5 minutes of, just to kind of prepare to the best that I could. I saw the last 5 minutes of the Divas match. Help me out here.
Okay,
Charlotte and Sasha Banks. I saw what was the main?
Neville
Okay, and then I saw that. That is all I have seen so far.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought it was a great show, considering what we saw on Sunday. Kevin Owens, formerly Kevin Steen, made his debut. I thought he did a pretty good job. A lot of intensity. I mean, it was like watching a Kevin Steen match just cut down into like 5 minutes. I guess I'm just used to
and I
seeing
did see, I lied to you. I did see Steen's debut. I did, and I saw that in full. He took on CJ Parker. Yeah, I saw that in full.
The palm strike was
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
intense.
that, and I was like, good for CJ Parker, because he's like one of the originals for NXT. So, like, when he's out there, I kind of feel bad for him. Because, he's one of the originals. I feel like he jobs there, and, he's been there since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And I thought Devitt's or Finn Balor, I thought his entrance was amazing.
Yeah, the entrance was amazing. I just, I wasn't, if you want, confession and blood, I was not crazy about the ending of the match. I wasn't, truth be told.
I mean, I'm not crazy that the team that's not over of those two is being called up.
Say again?
That the Ascension is being called up. They had a vignette on Raw.
Yeah, I've seen the vignettes, and I'm not happy about that either, because I feel like it's a blatant Road Warriors ripoff.
LOD.
Yeah, like this is pretty bad to me. So I'm glad they're going to the main roster. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
I've never been crazy about them.
No, me neither. But I think they're good, and I think they would be better if they had a tag division to compete against. But like I said, I just feel like now they kind of just took. You could call it a Road Warriors ripoff, or you could say they took their gimmick and put it on steroids. Because I heard that statement too. Either one of those is fine with me. I don't think the face paint was necessarily needed, quite frankly. And you know what? I don't even think it's the face paint. I think it's just the promos in the vignettes, because they aired on the live SmackDown. They aired a brand new vignette.
I haven't had a chance. I haven't seen their vignettes. I saw like the second half of Raw yesterday.
Well, there's only two, because they did air a new one today. So there's only the one that you missed that everybody was raving about last week, and they did debut a brand new one tonight on live SmackDown.
Okay. And there was the Divas match that was really really
Yeah,
good.
I heard it was. It's
But
even been.
Charlotte always delivers. She did a great match with Bailey. Her match with Natty was amazing earlier in the
I just want
year.
to get your opinion on this
Probably
because
the.
you've seen the full match, the full show rather.
Mhm.
People are saying that was the best match on the card. Agree or disagree?
I would say between that and the main event.
Okay.
I mean, I thought the main event was really good. I mean, those two guys always deliver. So I mean, I was happy to finally see Zayn
Yeah,
win the belt.
a couple of people have said to me that they found that the Divas match was the match of the night.
Hmm.
Which it's
I mean, I
possible,
wouldn't argue.
but considering who was in the main, I actually would like to contest that, despite my bias towards the Flair family.
Hmm. And I mean, it was just cool to see, considering like I think it was just yesterday or today on my time hop. Final Battle 2012 came up. All the pictures of Steen and Generico's last match in Ring of Honor, which was the crazy ladder match, and it was just a cool moment to see those two guys like finally make it to the
Yeah,
WWE. Whether I mean it's NXT right now, but just even just like the I mean prior to the heel turn, you can tell that that moment was genuine, and the
yeah,
hug and the emotion was definitely
I
it was
saw that.
genuine. Like
I
I
saw
even
that.
got a little emotional watching it. Like
That was special, and I'm glad
and
WWE let him do that.
yeah, and I mean it led to the turn. I mean, considering the fact that I've been predicting this turn for since I've known that Steen was going to debut, it still caught me off
Yeah,
guard. I guess because I think the hug and everything kind of put me in that moment, and then he did the heel turn, and I was like, oh shit, it, like something I predicted weeks ago
yeah.
surprised me. You
Well,
know?
another thing is that I'm glad WWE decided to keep something that was
Go
going
with
go
their
good on the
history.
indies and make it their own.
Yeah.
So I really hope that
Hmm.
they don't drop the ball on it, considering that NXT right now by many is being considered as a better show than Raw, and in many ways I see the argument. I hope they don't drop
Yeah.
the ball with it because it really has a high standard for those diehard
Yeah.
fans.
Hmm.
So I'm glad they're going to go that route. And the next four tapings are out. Um, the matches are out, but not like the interactions. So
Hmm.
I'm curious to see.
Like from what it seems, like Generico's not on for like a few
He doesn't
weeks.
come on until either week 2 or 3. Until
Yeah. I guess
about
selling him
week
the
2 or 3,
injury.
and then they do the rematch between
Him and
Neville
Neville.
and Zayn, and that goes to a no contest if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, but I heard it was a great show.
So
I'm trying to the best I can to catch it this week. I've just been all over the place.
I mean, it'd be cool if they like held out and had like the NX like an NXT match as like a pre-show match for Mania.
I mean,
Wishful thinking.
it depends on where NXT is between then and now. I mean, where NXT was last year,
Yeah.
I still think that it's a good idea with the tag title match being on the pre-show. This year, who knows? I'm all about that idea. Do I see them doing it?
I
We
mean,
gotta
you
see.
know, I mean, Owens and uh, Zayn. It feels weird calling them that. I'm just so
Yeah,
used to calling them Steen and Generico. But I have to get used to it. I mean, it took me a while to get used to Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins and Antonio Cesaro.
yeah.
So it'll happen eventually.
Cesaro took me a while to get used to, and so did Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
So
And I think Seth Rollins was in NXT for so long that by the time he was called up, I was used to him being Seth Rollins.
hmm.
So, what did you think of the real pay per view this week on Sunday?
Yeah, yeah,
TLCNS.
about that. Um, it was it was a letdown for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you
Same here.
know, it was a letdown for me because I was looking forward to it, despite
Mm-hmm.
a not so great card and a not so great build for the card top to bottom. Actually, no, they did build every match in the
Yeah.
card relatively fair, so I take that back. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it wasn't that great.
I mean, I mean, I keep hearing that Ziggler, people saying that Ziggler and Harper was the match of the night. And given they did work their ass off, they did take a bunch of crazy bumps and
Yeah,
busted guys.
I guess I was
I
really
mean,
hard about Ziggler Harper because
I mean, I think it was just the pacing was a little slow, but it was. I mean, I don't think it was a bad match. I think it was just it wasn't as like fast as people probably
yeah,
anticipated, or as maybe as we anticipated, because we both pretty much had the same opinion on Sunday evening.
yeah. I mean, again, I was a little hard on that match because I was expecting so much out of it, but it wasn't that bad. Am I going to sit here and say it was what I expected? No. That
Yeah.
I will say that here on the show. I will.
Hmm. Okay, whatever you did, I have an echo.
Oh no, you coming out fine on me.
Do you have me like on
Nope,
speaker
you're on
and
the
something?
headset.
I hear myself. It's
Nope,
fucking weird.
you're coming out great to me. And my phone is telling me that it's a HD call. Yeah,
HD
that's
call.
I guess I'm guessing with this new phone that when the service is really really good that it tells me that it's an HD phone call, whatever.
Hmm.
I'm not used to having a good phone, so if it's like
I don't know. Something switched that I'm fucking hearing
I'm
myself.
still on AOL. I haven't done anything different.
Yeah.
You want to call back? Call back.
Yeah. Let's
Go
try to
ahead,
call
call me
back.
back.
We're keeping this
Oh
on the
yeah,
show.
yeah. We'll be back. Literally.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. Wait, no, that's my headset. Why is it doing that? Hello? Hello? Okay, we're calling Cheyenne back. Apparently that was my headset. It's fucking retarded. Hello.
There we go.
Hello, Cheyenne?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you just fine, bud.
Alright, I think it was my headset. Sorry about that.
Oh no, don't sweat. As long as we get it,
It
as
was just,
long as we get it fixed, pal.
like, I was saying things, but it was, like, repeated right after I said it, so it's, like, jarring to hear myself talking to myself. Anyways, TLC.
Yes, TLC.
NS.
We left it off at Ziggler Harper.
Yeah.
Glad that Ziggler got it because to be honest with you, I was not expecting him to win.
Hmm.
I did expect Harper to retain, and in many ways that might have made a little bit more sense. No knock on
I had a
Ziggler.
feeling he was gonna win. I had a feeling Ziggler would win just after Survivor Series. I feel like they want to have like the odds stacked against him, and he comes out and defies the odds and wins. So I had a feeling like once he kept getting his ass kicked out, I had a feeling he would win. I know there was like one spot where he was like knocked out outside of the ring, and he like sprinted into the ring and ran up the ladder, and I thought that was
Yeah, that was when Harper hurt his arm.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was expecting this. This was my game plan going in. I was actually expecting Harper to win, and for them to do one of those Ziggler wins it the next night on Raw.
Hmm.
That's what I was expecting when I was watching.
Yeah.
They didn't do enough finishes for me to be like, oh, okay, Ziggler's gonna win. Oh, okay, Harper's gonna win. I just went in there with the idea of, hey, you know what? I think Harper's gonna retain, and maybe tomorrow on Raw he'll get the nod.
Hmm.
And not on purpose, but I missed most of the Divas match. So could you just kind of outline that? Because the understanding I have is that the finish was apparently with somebody got
Hairspray.
sprayed with hairspray. So lay that out for me.
I think Bree might have like interfered. I think Bree put Nikki's like foot on the rope. Referee told her to leave. When the referee had his back turned, Nikki had some like hairspray in her boot and sprayed AJ in the face and gave her the rack attack.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I have to see that then to give it a
Yeah.
fair shake. I'm glad they went with the restart finish for Rollins and Cena.
Uh huh.
My personal opinion was I thought the psychology of the match was good, but I did find it to be a little slow at times.
Yeah, I think that match on Raw on last night was a lot better.
Yeah, the cage match was a lot better. I agree with that statement, and I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
glad you said
mean,
that.
also like the Roman Reigns return.
Yeah. Roman Reigns return. Yeah, man.
He returned during that match,
He returned during that match, and
and it
he
was
forgot to
oddly
enter himself
placed
in
in
the
the middle.
Rumble.
He declared himself into the
Yes,
Rumble.
he declared himself into the Rumble. I was expecting Orton.
Who?
I was expecting
Orton?
Orton to come out. Yeah.
Um, I found it strange that that match was placed in the middle of the show, and you had the big return in the middle of the show, and then the show ended the way that it did.
Well, when I was watching it, I was like, okay, cool. That means that means Wyatt and Ambrose are going to main event, which I wanted.
Yeah.
But considering the finish that they went with, I actually would have rathered that Cena Rollins close it.
That pay-per-view made me want my TV to finish the way that that show ended.
Yeah, and then what did you think of the finish for Ambrose and Wyatt?
I wanted my TV to explode.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I'm not gonna say the match was bad.
Like I
I
was
guess
watching on a delay, and you wrote "Wow," so I think because the match was pretty like there was a lot of spots in the match, and the match was pretty crazy. Like when you said "Wow," I was expecting like something fucking nuts to happen, either like a crazy interference or like a crazy stunt, and I didn't realize. And then like I texted, I was like, okay, the TV just exploded. Where's the wow moment?
no, it was wow because that was what they did.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't expecting that, not in a good way.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was kind of like, really, that's what we get.
And then there was like the stairs match, the chair match, which I was doing.
Uh, the stairs match was pretty rough to watch.
I was doing my laundry during that time.
It was. I just felt like the way Big Show pinned Rowan was like totally unnecessary.
How did you pin him? Was it like Edge pinned Beulah at One Night Stand 2006?
No, it was nothing like that. Thank the Lord, baby Jesus. It was nothing like that. Thank God, because that was bad for a man and a woman. But two big ass dudes like that, I don't know if I could have been able to handle that. But yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm glad they did the spear spot that they did. I was hoping they did something to that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the crowd, you know, for a couple of matches just kind of had the idea of, all right, this isn't going to be that great. Like Ryback Kane had a good ending, but it didn't have like a hardcore ending because Ryback just hit a shell shock.
Yeah.
And I was like, is he really gonna, like, he's not gonna drop the shell shock like on a stack of chairs, like something. He just beat him with a regular shell shock. So I felt like that took away from the good things that they did because the ending of the match had like a nice exchange between Kane and Ryback.
Hmm.
I felt.
So the question coming out of TLC was, do you think Roman looked good?
Oh, wow.
Not in that way, but do you think?
No, I know.
You know, everybody else thinks fucking Roman looks good.
I mean, personally, I just felt like, I mean, the moment was great, and he got a good reaction. The moment was great, and he got a good reaction. And I think that
Shouldn't
just
have put him on the mic.
yeah, you just shouldn't have put him on the mic. And I felt like the next night on Raw, he made it his business not to fuck up.
Well, I mean, how was he gonna fuck up if the second he said "I," the Big Show's music played?
Well, no, what was it that he said? Big Show, I'm just telling you now, if you come down here, I'm going to punch your lights out or whatever it was.
Well, I mean,
You know, that's
like,
what I'm
when he
saying. They
first
only
picked
gave
up
him
the
the
mic.
one line.
Yeah.
You know that they have that stuff. All right, let's make sure Roman don't mess up tonight. Let's not give him any damn words. You know, they do shit like that. So, it was a great reaction for him. I think it assured WWE, like, okay, we're on the right track with this guy. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens.
Like I asked you, I mean, the plan is for him to win the Rumble. Do you think the fact that WWE is pushing him at this level, kind of like forcing him onto the fans, kind of like a Cena, do you think, like, what do you think the reaction will be in Royal Rumble, which is in Philly, which is which is a tough town?
Because it's in Philly, if he does win, I don't think it's going to be good. If you want my honest opinion, I find it ironic, and again,
I feel like the only way he would come across, the only way he will get cheered is if he's against Cena.
How long how long was he out for?
He was at SummerSlam. He was supposed to wrestle at Night of Champions.
September, October, November, December. So we're talking 4 months roughly, right?
Like 3.5, 4 months.
3.5 months. So I find it really weird that he's a superstar of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, and I'm going to get heat for this, I felt like if he could have won, then Brock should have won. Then again, the voting was 100% legitimate, dirt sheets say.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally would not have voted him superstar of the year. I think that's just, popularity and a bunch of chicks voting him on the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think if he wins in Philly, he'll go over too well. That's my opinion. And then, we might get a swerve because we still don't know the dynamics of this Fastlane thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I do genuinely think they're going to have a match at the Fastlane pay-per-view that gets you into the Fastlane of the main event at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I am imagining.
Yeah.
That it's a gimmick pay-per-view, and it's going to be called Fastlane so that you can get in the fast track of the title picture.
Yeah.
My opinion.
We'll see.
Opinion. And let's just finish wrapping up Raw real quick. I thought Raw was an okay show.
I caught maybe like the last. I started watching when the Rosebuds came out.
Yeah, that was actually like as a segment that was cool because obviously Kane and Adam Rose is going to be a 5-star matchup. But as a segment, it was cool, and I think Kane tombstoning the Bunny just kind of told WWE what's up with Adam Rose and the Bunny and that whole deal.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool that the Bunny had a frown on his face tonight on SmackDown. So kudos to whoever came up with that.
The line of the night is definitely I put the Jew in Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, and strong
Happy
opening
Hanukkah,
segment.
everybody, by the way.
Happy Hanukkah, Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov. It was a good opening segment with Jericho, Rollins, and Heyman. Went on for too long like last week, but it was still a good opening segment.
Mm-hmm.
New Day's match against Golden Stardust was okay. I don't think the New Day gimmick is going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that they're going to turn heel because JBL was kind of too much on, you guys got to be hiding something. Nobody's this happy all the time. I felt like that's going to be the thing on commentary. So I like that. Like, that was a ray of hope. Don't think the crowd was into that at all. I liked the one-on-one match with Miz and is it Jay or Jimmy?
Jimmy.
With Jimmy Uso. I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought it was a good win for him. I thought it was a new dynamic to them. I liked the dissension between Miz and Miz down right now. Not dissension, but the banter, because it's not dissension. Looks like Gold and Stardust is going to break up. Not too crazy about that. I do think it was right for Wyatt and Ambrose to be on SmackDown, but it was wrong to build up the live SmackDown, but it was wrong for them to not be on Raw. Mm-hmm. But then again, they had a hardcore match, so to sell it. Cool seeing Brock come out.
Who?
Brock, Brock came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brock came out during
Sorry,
the
I haven't
Jericho
seen him in
Heyman deal.
so long.
Yeah, I know. And he didn't bring the belt until, segment
once
16.
I tuned in and I saw that Jericho and Heyman were scheduled for a match, and I saw the voting was just 3 different types of the same match. And once I saw that, I knew Brock would interfere and.
Oh yeah. It was cool to see him come back. SmackDown had a Raw rebound, and they pretty much only focused on Brock Lesnar's involvement on Raw, obviously, and they did it where that when Brock came out, he got booed, and I was like, that is bullshit, because that place popped when they saw that Vanilla Gorilla. I said it out loud, and I said it to Malik in the chat room, whoever that may be. I said it to him in the chat room. So, so it was cool to see him come out. I thought what they did was cool. I like the cahoots, if you will, between Rollins and Heyman and Brock and all that other BS. It was cool, that part. It was cool that Brock German Cena 3 times before hitting him with the F5.
Yeah.
And I thought Rollins and Cena had a real good cage match. I missed most of it because the beginning I wasn't into. I was Facebooking a little bit too much, but the majority of what I saw was
social media whore.
I was behind. Yeah, I thought, I thought it was cool,
Yeah.
the cage match. I definitely thought it was better than their match the night before.
Mhm. I agree.
My opinion.
And I mean, was there anything noteworthy on SmackDown? I mean, I watched the 3 hour pay per view Sunday. There was 3 hour Raw last night. There was no way I was watching another 3 hours tonight.
Hmm. I mean, what was it on SmackDown that I saw that I liked? They did a 6-man with the Usos and Rowan against Mizdow
Big Show,
and
Kane.
Harper.
Um,
And Harper. That was pretty cool. Rowan went up to the top rope and won with a top rope splash. That was cool. He had a lot of hang time for a big dude.
yeah.
So that was cool to see. What else was there?
So they're back to just putting the Usos in tag matches and
Yeah,
6-man
they did.
tags with the singles feuds.
They did Nikki versus Trinity, Naomi.
Okay.
That was cool. What happened was that Naomi took a tumble to the outside. Miz came down and checked on her.
That Jimmy slapped the Miz again.
No, Jimmy came out. Oh, well, he got him with a nice throat thrust, but it wasn't the shit slap. So then when Trinity was back in the ring, all she saw was Jimmy Uso and was wondering what was going on because before that, she asked him to stay in the back because she had to do it on her own.
Yeah.
So there was that. They didn't
She
end
was
up
recently taken. She was taken off of Total Divas.
Yeah, that's a big shocker for me.
Mhm.
That was a big shocker for
I
me.
mean, considering all the other girls that are on right now, I thought she was. I mean, I haven't watched in a while, but her and Jimmy Uso were two of my favorite characters on the show.
Yeah, I think that was a bad decision. I mean, obviously, when you have half the damn roster on the show now.
I mean, I thought she had a great personality. I thought he did as well. I thought they were a good couple. I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. I just wasn't crazy about them being taken off. So there was that. They teased doing Rollins versus Ryback, but then Rusev ambushed Ryback. It was actually a pretty cool ambush.
Okay.
And instead, Rollins started cutting a promo saying this is what happens when nobody's in charge. Ziggler came out, challenged him to the main. I did not see the main.
I mean, I'm sure they had a pretty good match.
Ambrose and Wyatt did a promo, so their feud is clearly not over. No Cena.
I mean, what else could they possibly... We've seen Ghost, we've seen TV.
I mean, the next logical thing would have to be Last Man Standing. If you're going to go to another gimmick match, I mean, seriously, what? Last Man Standing.
Isn't that what he did with Cena?
Huh?
Isn't that what he did with Cena?
Yeah, but I mean, for the two of them, it's either Last Man Standing or the cage, and I don't see them doing the cage.
Yeah.
No Cena was on the show. Obviously, no Brock, no Heyman. A lot of promotion for Tribute to the Troops.
Okay,
and
that's tomorrow?
That's tomorrow night at 8 on the USA Network.
It's like, don't they have enough shit out right now?
Yeah, well, this is WWE week.
Oh, please.
I thought it was strange that they're going to air Jingle All the Way on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was really strange for them to...
It just came out on DVD. And
yeah, exactly. Aren't you, killing the sales?
I mean, I don't think it was doing that well.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think putting that sort of film on TV is going to entice somebody to... Yeah, but I think they kind of killed their sales, whatever they were going to do.
I mean, I'm sure their sales probably weren't doing that well if they're putting it up that quickly. I know it is available on demand.
It is available on demand already, and digital download.
I mean, it's been... I'm trying to remember.
It's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, right? No, 2 weeks.
I'm trying to remember when it was on. It's at least 2 weeks it's been available on demand.
Well, yeah, when it came out on DVD, whenever Larry the Cable Guy was on.
Yeah.
You know? So it's been out for a little bit already, but still. You know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't have done it. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So, so it was cool, and I enjoy SmackDown Live, but it wasn't like a movie. It was just the same SmackDown that we see every week.
I don't see SmackDown every week.
Well, that the people that do see it every week.
Yeah.
There was no Cena. There was no. I mean, Brock is never going to be on SmackDown again, but,
Yeah.
there was nothing special. Nothing special on there.
I mean, besides it being live. I mean, does that mean that it's going to air again on Friday on Sci-Fi?
My friends were saying that it is, but
Haven't they done this before?
Yeah, they aired again on Friday. That's new to me. I don't know. This is the first live SmackDown I've seen since 2001, so you tell me.
Okay. It's probably been the same for me, so.
It was a good show. It was okay. Nothing special.
Yeah.
I can't cover for them. Sorry. They already get $9.99 out of me a month.
Yeah, that's enough.
And just real quick before we go on to our first break, what are your thoughts on the new initiative in WWE?
What's the new initiative?
The new initiative in the WWE is to
make Roman look good?
No, besides that, that's been the initiative for 9 months now. The Vigilante Sting.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, the Vigilante, the Dark Knight.
Wait, are you referring to
Or Gordon Steven, his NXT.
Oh no, I was referring to like the rumor of like this meeting that took place after TLC.
What rumor?
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't actually.
That I can look it up for after the break just so I can get into better detail, but pretty much that like the roster kind of purposely made TLC suck as like a support for Triple H and NXT. I can look up the article to get into better detail after the break.
I didn't hear anything about that. What I did hear was, by the way, congratulations to Aiden English and Shaul Guerrero. They are engaged. Aiden English is one lucky bastard.
Mm-hmm. Are they? Is that him? I saw Vicky posted the picture. I didn't know that was him.
Aiden English and Shaul Guerrero, that lucky mother canuffer. I did see the article that appeared hours before. Yeah, I did see the article hours before the pay-per-view where apparently people at the pay-per-view were all upset and were really nervous about the pay-per-view and that were trying to steal the show, apparently.
Yeah.
That was the article I saw prior to showtime.
Okay, let me look it up. We'll be right back, folks.
We'll be right back.
Bouncing souls, no one can beat us. We drink beer and wear Adidas anywhere. We get the itch, we're off to find a proper bitch. It's just some of us get on out. Off we go to kick it about. Win or lose, we're having fun. We won't quit until we're done. We got heart when we play. Take you on any day. No one can beat us. We drink beer and wear Adidas anywhere. We get the itch. We're off to find a proper pitch. Let's just some of us get on out. Off we go to kick it about. Win or lose, we're having fun. We won't quit until we're done. We got heart when we play. Take you on any day.
I'm reading this. I'm sorry. During the break, I'm reading this article that has surfaced on the dirt sheets that Lenny Poffo has done about the new Savage DVD, and if you're on any dirt sheet and it's there, check it out.
All right, I'll check it out.
It is. It's not like a shoot, but he fires a couple rounds.
All right.
Yeah, definitely check that out, Four Lifers. And by the way, Four Lifers, if you want to check us out, where do we go, boss?
ForLifePodcast.com.
That's right, and you can catch us on the following platforms. Go for it.
On Twitter and Instagram at ForLifePodcast and Facebook.com/ForLifePodcast. You can follow me on Twitter at IamTheBosch and follow my fellow co-host at Ravishing Jones.
And if in the event one of our fans felt so compelled to send us fan mail, be it hate or love, they can send it via...
They can do it through the site, or they can send it at 4.lifepodcast@gmail.com. It's been forever since I've used it, but...
Fantastic.
Okay, let me read this article.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Reddit.com user Mets Fan Forever, a former WWE backstage worker who still has ties to people in the organization, provided insight into the atmosphere... I sound like Roman Reigns. Backstage at Raw today at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Last night's TLC, tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. According to him, many people in the company are dissatisfied with how the show came off following the successful takeover, and are hopeful this will lead to creative changes with WWE's mainline product. While many knew it would be tough to top the NXT show, there were people who thought it could be pulled off. He wrote, "There have been rumblings that some talent knew they couldn't top NXT, so in silent protest in favor of Triple H, some superstars were described mailing in their matches last night. Many are in favor of Triple H and what he has done with the NXT product and feel it is time for Triple H to take lead on the main roster." Mets Fan Forever added that the locker room leader, John Cena, hosted a talent meeting this afternoon and was described as forceful yet calm. Cena stressed that the silent protest will not help matters. Instead, Cena feels that they should step up their performances in order for their point to be proven. You haven't read that article?
No, that's new to me. I'm hearing that for the first time today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was going around yesterday.
It sounds like that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it sounds like that's exactly what happened. I do honestly think that Cena Rollins had the match of the night, despite the slow pace that I wasn't crazy about.
Yeah.
Not that Ambrose and Wyatt didn't have a bad match, but towards the end, I don't know. I guess because I had such high hopes for it. I don't know.
I mean, it was just really stunt heavy.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I did like the 3 ladder things back to back to back.
Yeah.
I did like that. Everything else was kind of...
It was kind of like Foley, Hardy type of stunts.
Yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. But even with the Hardy and the Foley stuff, there was pacing, and there was only so many per match. When you talk about the King of the Ring, yeah, Foley was thrown off the cell, and he went through it, and he fell through thumbtacks. But the one that stands out was him being thrown off.
Yeah.
Versus not one of the stunts that I saw in Bray Wyatt and Ambrose, or I can put their name together like I just did, and Wyatt and Ambrose, none of them topped the other.
Mm-hmm.
They were all like, oh, he did this, then he did this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and they tied his shoes. I can tell you everything he did. That's my look at it, personally. My personal opinion.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Is there any other news in the wrestling world this week?
Well, we know that Alberto Del Rio's first match in Ring of Honor will take place, and it's going to be against Christopher Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Against Christopher Daniels. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited about that.
I think it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's going to be the ring.
Yeah. Well, no, it's in Tennessee.
Huh?
It's in Tennessee.
The new WCW DLC is out.
The new WCW DLC is out. Believe it or not, I don't have it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I gamed for a little bit, but I didn't. I played Destiny today instead of WWE. I did see the videos, and the character models look great. For those of you who are big Bam Bam Bigelow fans who are in the who is in the WCW DLC pack, I'm just warning you now that he does not have his signature headbutt. He has the headbutt that is already in the game.
Okay.
However, whoever motion captured his moonsault did it beautifully. It looks exactly like Bam Bam Bigelow did it. It looks perfect. It's one of the best finishers in the game.
I saw the pictures. I saw that. I mean, Luger, they have him in his WWE attire.
No, they have him in his WCW attire.
Oh, I thought it was like the USA.
No, he's wearing his black trunks and the white boots.
Then I saw the picture that I saw was the USA.
Maybe somebody made it.
Maybe.
But yeah, and they gave him the attitude adjustment as his signature, even though that was his finisher back in the day. Which is, by the way, the Spike Pile Driver. I don't know why anybody thinks that Lex Luger invented the AA that you know now. That's wrestling trivia. They got the steel plate forearm clothesline and the Fletcher rack. Finley has the steamroller and the jumping tombstone pile driver, which looks very, very good.
Okay.
It's Finley with the brown hair, by the way, with the brown hair mullet. Regal, looking with the Lord Steven Regal attire. He's got one of the best character models. I think the WCW model looks. I think his model of WCW looks better than the current Regal model. The Regal Stretch is a new animation one, and it looks more dangerous than the other one. DDP looks great. New Diamond Cutter in the game, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who else was there that I missed? I think that's everybody for the WCW pack. And then Paige. Paige is Paige looks really, really good, and her entrance is like spot on.
Yeah.
And they got all her moves in. So that drops today, and you can also download today, from what I understand, for those of you who have not yet, you can download Sting in both the black and white and the Surfer attire.
Yeah.
And you can download red and yellow Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure if you can download NWO Hulk Hogan. So don't ask me. Okay, dummies? And what else is coming out this week? Something else comes out this week, WWE related. Oh, no, I'm lying. True Giants came out last week. True Giants.
Okay.
True Giants came out last week. A friend of mine has it, and he said it's a pretty good profile DVD. So
it's like a documentary. It's like one of those documentaries that'll like focus on each guy for like a few minutes.
Yeah, it focuses on each guy. Yeah.
I'll check it
They
out.
said it was really good. It was cool to see the artwork by Schamberger Incorporated.
Yeah, I mean, he usually posts those on his Instagram, so.
Yeah. So, but apparently, like the way they put it with the DVD.
Okay, cool.
Was cool. So it was recommended to me, and in case you missed it, they had a great sale Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Blu-rays are freaking 40% off.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine bought 20 freaking titles. That bastard. You know who you are. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I'm happy to report that I will see Raw next week, so I'm looking forward to that.
And also next week.
Yes, can we say this on the air? Because I'm hyped as hell.
You'll be my date.
Yes.
For the MSG house show. It's my gift to you.
We make our triumphant return to the Madison Square Garden. Pleasure for us to be there. Cameraman Zoom.
We were at Raw, but we didn't go together. We were at
the holiday tour last year.
The holiday tour last year, but we didn't go together. So this is the first wrestling event that we missed the Ring of you missed the Ring of Honor show.
I missed Ring of Honor, and we did not go to TNA together.
So this will be the first wrestling event that the two of us attend together in over a decade. Since
That is
October
ridiculous.
2004.
That is ridiculous.
Before I was even a father.
Before I was even a podcast host. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it a lot. And those of you who are asking, because I know you're asking me all the time, I will be signing autographs and giving away and doing 8x10.
Orton is scheduled for that show.
Orton is, in fact, scheduled for that show, so I am expecting him to be at the Christmas Raw with Hulk Hogan this Monday.
Let me see who's scheduled.
And I think the main is Cena Rollins, and I think it's Show and Orton, right?
Or why is it making me sit through this ad to see who's on the fucking show?
Was it YouTube?
No, the WWE app.
Oh, if you could always
Really?
YouTube the
First of
trailer.
all, WWE, how many of your fans use pads?
No comment.
For Life Podcast is brought to you by Always Infinity.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just hear that on my show? Did I just hear that on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. Big Show, Brie Bella, Mizdow, Ziggler, Rowan, Cena, Kane, Miz, Nikki, Page, Orton, Ryback, Rollins. Those are the scheduled superstars.
Reigns is on there, right?
Let's see who's in Chicago that night.
Oh, yeah, because they're doing the Chicago head-to-head thing again, right?
Again, yeah. Chicago, Bray, Cesaro, Ambrose, Goldust, Reigns, Rusev, Stardust. So those are the names that won't be there.
Well, on the Madison Square Garden website, this is the advertised card. Card subject to change. We have John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've seen that already. Orton versus Kane, Ziggler versus Harper for the IC title. The tag team titles will be on the line as the Usos take on Miz and Sandow, and then see all your favorite superstars, including Big Show, Eric Rowan, Ryback, Swagger, the Bellas, and Page.
Mm-hmm. So we will be in section 108, I believe.
I'm going to look for the map now.
It's kind of to the side.
It's the bowl. It's the bowl, right? 108?
I believe so.
Right? It's the bowl of the
I'm used to
Rotunda?
always having like seats like directly across from the entrance, so we'll be on the side.
I would love it to,
But it's in the 100 section, so that's good. Last year I was in the 200s.
wow, this is disgusting. When you go on MSG's website, there's wrestling, right, as the site map. It's the site layout for the frickin' Olympic wrestling. When you do boxing WWE, that's what comes up. Where are we, 108?
Yes, that's what the tickets say.
Okay, we're to the right of the entrance.
Yeah.
We're to the right of the entrance, and we are, it looks like we're in the section in front of where I was at last year, remember?
I didn't see you last year at the show.
Well, no, yeah, but I was in that, the Madison Club, that round part before the upper level seating.
Yeah.
I was there because remember I was in the handicap seating last year with my friend.
Okay. I know.
Oh yeah, we're actually 1, 2, 3. We're about 3 sections ahead of where I was last year. It looks like.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I think it was like. So yeah, I got the tickets through a amazing coworker of mine. So. And I know one of my other coworkers is going to be there as well. I think he might be sitting where we're sitting.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
so it should be fun.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's cool. It's always good to go back to the Garden.
And it was one of those shows that I was like, I didn't really feel like spending money, and I was gonna actually wait till like the day of to see if there was anything like cheap.
Yeah, because I wanted to take Matthew and Samara Mariah, my nieces and nephew. I want to take them, but honestly, the card wasn't drawing me.
Yeah, so
but
it's a free show.
These are freebies, so I'm going.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid.
And I'm already taking my daughter to enough shows between like Disney and the circus. And
yeah, I'll probably, what I'll do, because it's more time for me to buy 4 tickets. I'll probably just take them to the Barclays on March 8th.
Okay, and I'm probably gonna wait for SummerSlam.
Holy crap! I forgot. Have the tickets for that gone on sale yet? No.
Nah.
Yeah, you're looking at between January and March, right?
I'm praying that it's like after taxes.
Yeah, no. Good point. But now with Ticketmaster and StubHub raping people,
like I would have to get them. Like, I mean, I'll try to get something.
If the tickets go on sale at 10 a.m., you got to get them by 10 a.m. and 50
Or you got to get
seconds.
them on pre-sale.
Or on pre-sale, yeah, because they release too much on pre-sale. If you want my honest opinion.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember that happened with the Jay-Z and Beyonce concert.
Yeah, when you took April, right?
Yeah, it was like a nightmare. Just the pre-sale was sold out. Like,
yeah,
so,
I'm just happy to be there. It's going to be great. It'll be a nice way for me to de-stress.
Yeah.
It's nothing like two grown men.
I know we've both had pretty rough.
Yeah,
week,
it's been a rough month. It really has.
Yeah.
It's been a rough month. I think there's nothing better of a stress reliever for us than watching grown men in spandex beat each other up. You know. So I'm looking forward to that. So, can we eat somewhere nice like Classy Bitches?
Huh?
Can we eat somewhere nice like Classy Bitches?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, but nowhere. I don't want to eat Sbarro, and I don't want to eat in Penn State. I don't know, somewhere.
Sbarro's it's like fucking $5 slices.
It's $5 slices. The regular Italian food sucks.
Yeah.
All right. In case you can't tell, I am not looking for an endorsement deal. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Sbarro's.
Yeah, I really not about that life. I'm not.
All right. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out, but we'll be there. We will be doing photos and autographs, and you can do them individually, or you can get the 4 Life combo. How much is the 4 Life combo for a photo autograph in both of them?
I'll let you figure that one out.
I'm gonna say $3.
$3?
$3.
Okay.
$3 for both of them.
$2 individual, $3 combo.
$2. Yep, $2 individual. $3 for the combo. That's what I'm thinking.
$5 for the auto and picture combo.
Yeah, $5 for the auto picture combo. There you go. But it's going to be good, and it'll be cool. It'll be nice to talk about for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Be good material,
Yeah.
you know. And I think maybe, just maybe, I'll watch SmackDown next week.
Next week?
Maybe. Well, yeah, I'll be off.
We'll be at the Garden.
Oh, crap, that show's on a Friday, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas is what day this year?
Thursday. It's
Is
Friday night. Friday, 7:30 to 10:30.
To quote the Iron Sheik, "Fox the SmackDown." Sorry. I'll be at the Garden, scream my head off like a little bit, booing the crap out of the Usos.
Why?
Because I like the Usos, but what I don't like is that they bring the Slammies with them, and I feel like one day they're going to leave them there and go on fire. Because they leave them right there at the pyro grid. So I feel like one day they're going to go on fire and melt before the fans' eyes.
They should sell those little Slammies that Mizdow's been coming out with.
That's hilarious. Well, how much did you sell that for?
I mean, I know they have the replica for like $200.
$200 for that
Because
one, yeah.
Foley was advertising it on that Raw.
Yeah, on the Christmas deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those had to be pre-recorded because where were they last week? In Charlotte?
Yeah.
And Foley's daughter was at Final Battle the night before. Like, unless she flew there overnight, or they had
Charlotte, New York to Charlotte's not a long flight, Bosh.
I don't know.
That's not a long flight. She could have left after Ring of Honor, or she could have left in the morning.
Last week. She just turned 21.
Yeah, she's 21 now, meow. She's 21 now.
Yes, she is.
A woman wants you marry now. Yeah, she's 21 now. She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
When she's not being Frank the Clown anymore, tell her to call me. All right.
Is she even with him?
They were together in New Orleans. I'm sorry. Mick Foley can call me and tell me I'm talking shit about his daughter, but I saw them in New Orleans making out in the hotel of the wrestlers were staying at, and I'm blanking on the name right now.
Mm.
But yeah, they were there, all over each other, brother.
Well,
and it wasn't a sock going down her throat. I'll say that.
Good for him.
It was a tongue. I don't want Mick Foley thinking that I said his daughter was sucking dick. Anyway, they were making out in the lobby of the Roosevelt Hotel, New Orleans. That's what they were.
Mm.
I saw him, my man Frank the Clown.
Yeah, she was with her brother and Sam Roberts at the Final Battle.
Yeah, I thought that was weird that they were with Sam Roberts when you told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
The funniest thing was me and my friend Joe, we mentioned that Sam Roberts was next to us, and Frankie goes, "Who the fuck is Sam Roberts?"
I was gonna say, was Frank with you?
Yeah.
He was with you, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know you went with somebody else.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So he was right next to Sam Roberts and asked, "Who the fuck is Sam Roberts?"
Did Sam Roberts then look at
Yeah.
I love
He probably saw Frankie's arms and was like, "Is this guy a fucking worker?"
Yeah, Frank, good. Let's shout him out, my man Frank the Tank. He's doing good. I'm glad he's really into the gym and getting himself in shape. Good for Frank. He's really he's really dedicated. I like that.
Yeah.
It's good. Frank's a good guy. That's good guy. Oh man. Well, folks, next week, lots to talk about on the 4 Life podcast. We're going to have Monday Night Raw coverage. We're going to have coverage from the holiday show tour. We're going to read to you the coverage from SmackDown.
When are we doing our show next week, then? Is this show covering these 2 weeks, then?
Well, I guess we'll... No. Oh, wait. We have another... What the hell am I talking about?
Well, because I feel like... Wait, if we do one on Sunday, like, what are we really going to cover?
That's true. Yeah, let's wait till the holiday, the day, right?
Yeah, we'll do one after that.
Let's do Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday?
No, the following, right?
Okay, yeah. All right. So,
that makes more sense because we have another Raw. Yeah, we'll do the Sunday of Christmas week.
Okay, yeah, because...
Yeah.
All right.
So when that drops on that episode, you'll hear full coverage of Monday Night Raw, full coverage of Week 2 of NXT. Ho Hogan. We're talking WWE Live event, Holiday Tour at Madison Square Garden. We're talking SmackDown coverage that we would not have seen, but we'll read and digress. We're talking Tatanka interview. We're talking autograph signings that we got coming up that we're going to go to, including the big event number 8, which just got announced. The American Dream Live in public, if you will, in Queens, New York, Dustin Rhodes.
He's going to combo with Flair.
And he's going to do a combo with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I think I'm going to have to sell my soul to Satan to pay for all those things because I am not missing out on any of these combos between.
Good thing the big event's after tax season.
Yeah, thank God it's after tax season. I got some time to rack up. But remember, I got the wedding.
The wedding?
Yeah, I told you my brother's getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's finally, they got a date and everything. It's next year, so.
Okay.
I got to start selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Selling drugs to myself, I'd rather go with the drugs. So.
All right.
Folks, you can catch Bosch on social media via...
At I am the Bosch.
And you can catch me at Ravishing Jones on Twitter.
At 4 Life Podcast, 4lifepodcast.com. If you go to 4lifepodcast.com, you pretty much can get everything there. There's links to the iTunes, there's links to Stitcher, our YouTube, our Instagram, our
and
Facebook,
don't forget
our Twitter.
the 4 Life Podcast t-shirt, brother. Redbubble.com. Redbubble.com. The bubbles are red on redbubble.com. Search for 4 Life Podcast. 4 Life Podcast t-shirt available in men's, women's, baseball, ringer t-shirt, sweater,
babies,
zipper, babies, creepy crawler, zipper hoodie, pullover sweaters, thermal, pillows, 8x10s, all your clothing and 8x10 needs.
All right, folks. It's been real. Have a good night, guys.
It's been real. It's been real late. Tuesday Night Titans. I'm Lord Alfred Shanes. Jesse the Bosch the Big Boss Man. Jesse the Bosch Ventura. So long, everybody.
Hope I land on pain. Funk is on a roll.
When you step into that ring.
Yes, no. Okay, yes. I'm not going to sing. I'm gonna knock you out. We go out to compete. All alone. I can't eat enough red meat.
We fly through the air. I'm the best in this whole world.
I know that is not true.
Excuse me, don't you start a fight.
Can you dig it? You sing too.
The holidays are truly a time to be thankful for what we have. From our WWE family to yours, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.